Air conditioner debacle. What a freak show. You'll have to excuse if this video is a little bit shaky. I don't have my tripod with me at the moment, and I just finished working out, so my arms are a bit tired. For those of you that I know outside of YouTube, I've talked about bits and pieces of this situation. Here's the full explanation of what happened, including photographs. A couple of weeks ago, Eric reached out to me and said that there was somebody on one of the air conditioner Facebook groups that was looking to get rid of some vintage air conditioners. And I can't remember what exactly, if there was pictures at that time or not, but I told Eric to give the guy my email, and he emailed me and sent some photographs, and it was stuff that I was looking for, so I said absolutely. So it was supposed to be a Carrier 75K International, which we see right now on the screen, and an Emerson Quiet Kool, which we see below the Carrier, and a Friedrich unit, or Friedrich, whatever the heck it is, which is I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in here. Here it is. That one under there. So it's supposed to be for those three units. And since it was not like a public listing, I was a little leery. So I did my due diligence in terms of research once I had the address. And what I did was I looked up the house on the Google Maps. And I looked at the house from the street view. And the street view showed an image of the air conditioners pictured, installed in the house, so it seemed legitimate enough to me. So I agreed to go pick up the air conditioners. Before I went, I received the second email. Actually, right now I'll show the photographs that I have of the first set that he sent me. So on the screen right now is these three pictures, or four pictures, of whatever number of pictures it is. These photographs are the ones that he sent me originally that were up for sale. So then he comes back and says, I found an additional 2 units, because I guess the house, it was a 2-family house, and he found more units in the second part of the house. And those are pictured on the screen right now. It looks like an in-the-box Air Temp of some kind and a Carrier Kool, which is super neat. So now we're up to 5 units. I said, wow, this is going to be a really great haul. So I go up there, and I had to take the Carrier out of the window, which was a little bit difficult because it was installed by somebody who was crafty. It was secured with this frame. I'm not sure if this is an original Carrier frame or what that is. It's definitely old. So I took it just in case it was a Carrier component. I got the machine out. And I have the front cover for it somewhere in here. I don't know where it is, but I have it. I got the front cover. And so that's great. Perfect. Carrier, it's in good shape too, inside and out. So good on the Carrier. And then the Emerson Quiet Kool was up in the attic, so I had to carry it down from the attic. That was a little difficult. That's down below there. It too is in pretty reasonable condition. I have the front cover for that as well. And I guess apparently these filters are original. This one is all deteriorated, but it's that same like cut-off looking design that I thought was just a hack somebody put in there, but that might actually be the way they come, which is kind of surprising for something that's regarded as very high quality. I would not expect it to have some kind of a cuckoo filter like that, but inherently it does. So that was that. Again, the front cover is over here somewhere. And then lastly, in the attic was along with the Emerson, was this Friedrich 5000 Power Miser. It's a pretty cool unit. I'm glad I got that. Definitely going to use that one. So those three was there. That was all fine and dandy. And then it started to go south. Uh, the air conditioners that were downstairs, which were the two in the box, allegedly disappeared. Now, before we get to that, I found in the attic these two boxes, which is incredible. The Carrier International Series 75 in the stinking box. Look at that. And then the box for the Friedrich 5000. So the reason why I ended up with these boxes, and I guess this is just, it goes to show how sometimes these things work out even though it's not what it's supposed to be. The guy was really, really decent about the air conditioners disappearing, and he said, browse all over the house, anywhere you want, you can have anything you want. And so I went up in the attic, and I saw these boxes. He said, take them. And you know what else I saw in the attic? Was actually something I've been looking for many years. I need to move into the basement for this. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. This is what I also found in the attic. The Lasko 3723 in the stinking box from 1998 or 1999, I believe. And this is a huge childhood fan I've been looking for years. I would have made the trip all the way up there just for this alone. Okay, so we got that. Found that in the attic. Now I gotta go back into the garage. So here's what else I found. In the attic there is also like a vintage box fan, a metal one, like a window unit. And I asked the guy about it and he said, he wanted to keep it because I guess that was his father's and I think he's passed. So he kept that fan. You know, obviously when he said take what you want, it was, you know, within reason. So, but that was fine because, like I said, I really wanted that Lasko box fan free. So then I went into the basement and I found this, which is another Friedrich, whatever it is, SQ05J10 air conditioner. I like the backs of these. I just think it's cool to have the logo like that. It looks really commercial. And so I got this. Unfortunately, there's no front cover to it. This was the only unit that was incomplete. This is a star model. Very interesting set of controls. I feel like the front cover has got to be around there somewhere because it even has the knobs packed up in a bag here. The owner of these clearly was mechanical and took care of stuff. So I got that one. And then the real crown gem of this trip is going to be this 1970 AMC unit down here, which is, I've been told, is a Gibson product. I'm not going to move it around right now because it's got to be the heaviest thing I own in terms of air conditioners. I can barely lift it. It was down in the basement and the guy said, you can have it if you can get it out. And I don't know how I did it. My body ached for days, but I got it up the stairs and into the car. I didn't really know exactly what it was at the time. I figured it probably was pretty substantial. And is it ever? It's got a Tecumseh B Series in there. And it's a really, really cool machine. So that was an incredible score for free. Front covers here and everything. I even have the side panels for it. So that came out of it also for free. So didn't get this Carrier Kool in the box. I didn't get the temp, whatever it was, Air Temp. I didn't get the Air Temp in the box, but I got this Carrier box, which if I could choose between all three of those boxes, this would be the one I would want. And I got the Lasko fan in the box, and I ended up with this thing. So, and I ended up with the Carrier 7.5, which was the main purpose of the trip. So It wasn't what it should have been, but it worked out. I got what I wanted the most, plus some other cool stuff. The guy also had he had some vintage fluorescent lights in the basement, and I left my number with the wife, and I says, call me if you're willing to get rid of the lights, and call me if you find the front cover for this, and call me if you find anything else like the ones that disappeared. And I have no reason to believe that the wife or the guy wouldn't call, because they were very responsive before I went up there. So we'll see what turns up. I hope the lights pull through, because there was a whole bunch of different sizes and stuff in the shop downstairs, so it'd be cool to get those lights. But yeah, so that's what happened. Never a dull moment, but it all worked out, and we got some awesome equipment out of it. This unit is from 1989, and I've checked everything. Everything runs except for the old Gibson. I think it just needs a new capacitor, or a hard start, or both. So we'll get that going, and that's that. So we'll have videos of all this stuff to come, and I'm really excited to install some of these machines.